I think I might have to choose between my cat or my boyfriend. My boyfriend is allergic to cats, and if we are going to move in together like we plan to, he's going to have a hard time with his allergies. I've had my cat for years and I'm very attached to her. I've gotten air purifiers for my place and I clean all the time, yet his allergies continue to bother him whenever he comes over. I love my boyfriend and I see a future with him, but what do I do about my cat and his allergies? Is there a world where I can have both? I think I would be devastated to lose either of them. Update. Wow, thank you for all of your replies. My cat comes first, she always has. I made this post to get advice for a possible dilemma that I'll be facing in the future. My boyfriend hasn't ever asked me to choose between my cat and him. I like to have plans for what could happen. I appreciate the replies. I had the same situation. My boyfriend was allergic to cats and I was ready to give up on him, the boyfriend. I wouldn't give my cat up for anything. But with long-term exposure and daily antihistamines, he is now no longer allergic to my cat, and has slightly better tolerance for other cats too. He can even pick him up and kiss him on his tiny forehead. So don't give up immediately. My boyfriend's allergies were quite severe too, so I was so anxious he wouldn't get any better. He's allergic to cats, dogs, straw, latex, balloons, dairy, and the kids' game Jenga. Edited to add, I think they do injections for allergies now. Have him look into this. All I know is if you give your cat away and your relationship with your boyfriend goes sideways, which a lot of relationships do, you're going to regret it for a very, very long time. A lot of comments here basically along the lines of, he'll get used to it, make him take allergy meds every day. Like that's kind of fucked up. If he was asking this question, these could be valid options, but if your significant other basically came to you with an ultimatum of take these pills every day or we're done, I don't know how a lot of people will react. Also, crazy cat people might be a stereotype, but the commenters here aren't helping it. Nowhere in this post has Op mentioned that the boyfriend is making them get rid of the cat, but that's exactly how most of you are treating him. How about you talk to him about what he's comfortable with before suggesting he medicate himself and take a load of precautions in what would be his own home? If my girlfriend was considering choosing her cat over me, I'd want to know, because depending on how long we've been together, that would be a deal breaker for me. Tell him to go see an allergist. I wouldn't get rid of a pet for a partner. I'm allergic to cat and I used to live with a girl that had a Persian cat. I found that if I washed my hands after I touched the cat, I was completely fine. That doesn't mean your boyfriend will have the same experience as me, but maybe he can try it for like a weekend visit and see how it goes. Unpopular opinion on Reddit: the cat should go. Although I've had a cat since she was little and it's been a while, I ask you that. Why would you want a relationship with someone who matters less to you than a cat? The same thing for him, does he know that he is worth less to you than your cat? Who would want to be in a relationship where his value would be less than a cat? Is it possible your boyfriend could take allergy shots to suppress the allergy? Always choose the cat. My cats are like my children and they come first 100%. I would become resentful if I had to give up a pet for a guy. I have absolutely awful allergies, both seasonal and pet. I started using nasal spray like Flonase and it quite literally saved my life. I never have any issues anymore with animals or pollen. I have a cat of my own and found that exposure to her combined with the nasal allergy spray got rid of all my problems. I hardly ever have to use the spray anymore and I cuddle her right up to my face all the time, when years ago just petting cats used to make me itch and swell up and wheeze like crazy. But if it comes down to it, pick the cat. Holy shit, Reddit cat ladies are mentally ill. You can be in a relationship and just not live together. It isn't fair to him to have constant allergy flare-ups nor for you to get rid of your cat. Don't move in together. Problem solved. Cats deserve a forever home. Compromising without getting rid of the cat would make more sense. If your relationship doesn't work, then you'll truly regret losing your cat. You already know, you are keeping the cat and the boyfriend is disposable. Or you date and live apart, have sex at his place until the cat dies. Why do you need to move in with your boyfriend right now? How bad are the allergies? I am allergic too, and depending how long the cat is with me and the distance, my airways can tighten up, but if they're in other rooms and comes in once in a while, it's not even that noticeable aside from the skin rashes I get from it. But prolonged contact cause me to not be able to breathe. In all honesty, all these comments are shocking. Your boyfriend is a human being whom you love dearly, you love him and you want a future with him. And I understand that you love your cat, but your cat will live for maybe 3 to 5 years more. Maybe more, maybe less, but your boyfriend, who's not making you kick your cat out, who loves your cat as much as you, will be with you for the rest of your life, if you choose him. I don't think that choosing a cat pet over your boyfriend is a good idea. I think it is senseless. He can't help being allergic, and he isn't pushing you. If you truly believe the cat is worth more than him, then break up with him and let him be with someone who loves him more than they love anything else. Human relationship, possibility of children and lifelong love, or my pet, bro, really? Well, depending on how old the cat is, why not wait for him to move in at a later time? Or, if he's willing to, he can find alternative ways of dealing with his allergies if they aren't life-threatening. My friend had a similar issue. She ended up having her cars stay with her mother. Do you have any family that would care for your cat? This way you can still see your pet often. Purina came out with a cat food a couple of years ago that reduces allergens in cats. It has some great reviews from allergy sufferers. Please don't give away the cat. I had a boyfriend I dated who didn't like cats. He had a dog. He wanted me to get rid of my cat when we moved in together. I wouldn't. A month later I came home from work and found him in bed with some random chick. 10 years later, my cat is a spoiled baby and my fiancé loves her. You'll find someone who is a good partner for you both. Suggest your boyfriend see an allergist. Don't commit to moving unless his allergies are under control. Choose the cat. Does your boyfriend go out at night murdering people and have unsafe sex with multiple partners? Most likely not. Cats on the other hand do. Just some food for thought. I've been allergic to cats ever since I was in elementary school. I've also had cats since before that. I love him. If he isn't already, he could find an allergy drug cocktail that would help him be around a cat. Antihistamines. I'm not a huge animal person, but the cat was there first. The cat's family, to some people. The guy is just another guy, so don't pick, and don't give the cat away. Maybe to your parents. Yes, keep the cat and possibly lose out on a potential lifelong partner. Yes, makes perfect sense, but don't complain later in life about your choices. You made them. You have to buy Allerpet or Allerpet. I bought it on Amazon and my boyfriend is doing much better. Try this before you get rid of your cat. For me, an animal is like a child, you can't just give it away, sad face. Keep the cat. Cat is family and relies on you. You're the cat's comfort, sad face. I wouldn't get rid of my fur babies for anyone besides cats are more loyal than some people. Some relationships don't always work out, and you would regret getting rid of your cat if this relationship doesn't work. My now ex, we got cats and he was allergic, he took tablets and soon got used to having cats. Now we aren't together XD, but cats are still there. It looks like your cat means more to you than your boyfriend. That should say something about your relationship. Pets should be pets, nothing more. Don't get me wrong, if the guy doesn't mean that much to you then the decision is clear. I don't know why people nowadays keep treating pets as people. They are not. I am sure some people will come with my pet loves me without question and they will never leave me. Of course, you have complete control over them. And to honest, that is a major issue in today's society, thinking that pets are people. Also, breaking up to keep a cat shows how you've had a smooth first world life. Anyone who says break up is living in a bubble. The fact that you're considering choosing between the two means you don't really love your boyfriend that much and you're right to go for the cat. I love pets in general, especially cat, as I have two myself, but what any sane person would pick. If you're not willing to make sacrifices for your significant other, then you don't really deserve to be with him. Go with the cat. He deserves much better, sorry op. How can all of these people choose a cat over a partner? One is a real human being you're in love with, the other is after all just a cat. I can't see how you can even think of choosing a pet over a partner. If you love them for real then the choice is obvious. My pets are with me for life. It's not even up for discussion if I'd give them up or not. Your cat won't love this. But bathing a cat every so often will reduce the dander on them, which is what people become allergic to, so monthly baths could help some. Daily brushing might also help to clear out some of the hair so it doesn't shed everywhere. I wouldn't move in with him as long as I gad the cat. Rehoma oetthst gas been with you a very long time is just mean. It will feel abandoned because it is, and have to adapt to a new environment without understanding why. Comparing an animal versus human relationship of which you believe you have a future with this person is a no-brainer, if you really love your partner, that is. If you think your parents will take good care of your cat, or any member of your family or any of your good friends that is interested in having a pet cat, try giving it to them. Sad part is if the person that gets the cat gets attached to it, you can't take it back, but at least it won't be gone forever and you can see it when you want, just don't visit for it too much lol. Maybe if you guys find a house you can designate a large room for the kitty that also has a caged-in area that the kitty can go outside freely without you having to worry about outdoor risks to the cat. That way your kitty has its own little house inside your house, but your boyfriend also has a kitty-free home, but you can also take care of the cat while also being in its life. Your cat loves you and you don't want to add to the animal shelters. All those hoes judging their relationship and commenting boyfriends are temporary. Don't comment if you don't know about other people's lives. I bet y'all cheaters and hoes with plastics. That's why commenting like that. Not every relationship is similar, they are some relationship that stand through hardship and they love each other. So it's a hard choices for her, but someone can at least adopt the cat that she know or her family. And she doesn't have to ruin her relationship and maybe future family for that. How can your cat come first? Always. Not sure where you are, but in the UK Purina are doing an allergy reducing cat food. I have only seen this advertised and no experience of it, but maybe that could help. And yeah, I guess just more and more exposure. I lived with my ex-boyfriend's cat that I was super allergic to for 2 years. I got sick of swelling up, not being able to wear makeup because I'd cry it off, pumping my inhaler like it was going out of fashion and being covered in a rash. Eventually I moved out and we broke up. You might not be able to have both. Just saying. Good luck. I think it all really depends on her boyfriend. If her boyfriend can live with it, then I don't see any reason to give up one or the other. It'll take time for him to adjust, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Have you considering eating the cat? Therefore it could always be part of you. Fascinating how different people are. I can't imagine putting a pet above a human partner, and I love pets. The whole, what if we break up and now I don't have my pet, scenario is almost infuriating to me lol. I'm putting myself in the boyfriend's shoes and I'd be so furious.